Hello, welcome to the 25th episode of All Sports Talk. I'm Patrick Gary.
I'm Kyle Esposito.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about week 4 of the NFL and the MLB playoffs. So, first off, week 4 of the NFL playoffs, both the Giants and Jets getting wins in overtime. Jets beating the Titans home at MetLife. What do you think about this game?
That was insane. Zach Wilson actually. All right. So the first two quarters looked like every other Jets game, and actually no, the first quarter and a half, right? And then Mike LaFleur, I think he decided to let Zach Wilson play football, right? Then he started throwing the ball farther than 5 yards, and it was and that offense really got going, and that defense, of course, was just phenomenal. They actually stopped Derrick Henry pretty damn well.
Now, for the Giants win, Daniel Jones looked really good once again. His only interception, Hail Mary final second, means nothing. It was a nothing interception. Other than that, looks awesome. I think they gave him back the touchdown on the John Ross 52-yard passing touchdown. Great pass. Saquon Barkley 51-yard touchdown, I believe it was. Another great pass. I like just throwing the ball deep to our guys when we need to. That's really just going to benefit us going on throughout the weeks. Now we're going to go to the NFC West. The Seahawks beat the 49ers 28-21, and the Cardinals beat the Rams 37-20. This is big for the NFC West as every game matters. Rams could be a Super Bowl contender this year. Losing to Cardinals could also be another Super Bowl contender. Both very good games. Cardinals beating them by more than 2 touchdowns. Very impressive. Another good case for Kyler Murray for MVP.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of people thought that I know that a lot of people knew that the Cardinals were legit, right? But I didn't think that people thought. I feel like everyone was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a Rams win. The Cardinals shocked a lot of people, I think, and including myself. That was insane. I mean, beating the Rams by 2 touchdowns. The Rams supposedly have the top 3 defense in the NFL easily. Not even supposedly. They do have a top 3 defense in the NFL. And Arizona dropping 37 points on them was mind-boggling. It just really showed how good that entire Cardinals team is.
Yeah, I know with the Seahawks-Niners game, I know the 49ers do 2 quarterback sets. I think Jimmy G got injured in the game,
Yeah.
but I think Trey Lance just outperformed them. 2 passing touchdowns, 157 yards compared to 165 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I think the Niners going to start Lance going forward now.
I don't think they'll start him going forward. I think they'll probably start him for the next game just to be safe with Garoppolo. And then if Trey Lance is a really good next game, then yeah, of course they'll keep him in. But I feel like if he doesn't have a really good game, they'll probably go back to Garoppolo and just keep on doing whatever the hell they want to do over there in San Francisco. I mean, it's a really weird situation because they know they have a quarterback in Trey Lance, but Jimmy Garoppolo is still good, still performing. So it's hard to justify benching him.
Yeah, it's like whoever's got that hot hand, you just got to throw them out
Yeah.
QB. And now we're going to talk about Tom Brady's return to Foxborough as the Buccaneers beat the Patriots 19-17. The Patriots should have gone for on 4th down instead of taking the field goal when missing it, I think. What do you think about the game?
Tom Brady is the luckiest player in all of sports ever. That's what I think. Tom Brady. Oh my god, dude! Watching that game was so annoying. The entire week was so annoying. Building up from last Monday to yesterday, everyone just talking about only that game. That didn't infuriate me, but it was goddamn annoying to just listen to every single day. But that was not that was not the game anyone wanted. That was like you said, that you probably don't, you don't kick a field goal there because it's downpouring, and Nick Folk isn't the best kicker anymore. He's still good, but he's not 56 yards downpouring good. Not many kickers make that. Like Justin Tucker and Harrison Bucker are probably the only 2 kickers that make that right now. Maybe Prater. Either way, you get the point. Not many people are making that kick.
Yeah.
Like, at least I definitely had to go for it there with Jones. just because it's not even that like it just feels bad. Like, it's a really harsh situation because it's hindsight 2020. If Mac Jones doesn't convert there, guess what? Why didn't he kick it? Oh my God, they should have kicked it. Blah, blah, blah. Like you don't win there. It doesn't matter what anyone says.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so like it's a lose-lose for Belichick there.
Yeah. Um, Tom Brady, most passing yards, now has beaten every team in the NFL. Was it the player or was it the coach for the Patriots dynasty over the past 2 decades? Or was it a combination of both?
That has to be a combination.
I
That's all it
I
comes down to.
yeah, I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah, of course.
Like right now, Patriots are rebuilding. Looks that way. But Buccaneers
Kinda, yeah.
Super Bowl. I think we're probably Super Bowl contenders without Tom Brady because of that team. But I mean, I think even if you put Tom Brady on like, say the Giants or like the Panthers, they're gonna be Super Bowl contenders, a, a lot better team. Same thing if you put Belichick on the Panthers or the Giants again. I feel like there could be at least playoff contentions for both teams.
Yeah. I mean, when you're Tom Brady, all your receivers magically get open no matter what. So of course you're gonna win every game. It's insane. It's insane, dude. I don't know what it is. Tom Brady's receivers just always open.
Or it's just
It baffles me.
it's also
The
just bad defense.
Dude, the catch that was made for his like when he beat the record, there was nobody within a 10-yard span of Mike Evans. I swear to God, it's so fitting. I know that he liked the greatest of all time, but like Jesus Christ, dude, like he gets really lucky with some things. It's man, I'm not gonna go on about it.
And now we're going to go to the MLB playoffs. We got the AL wildcard coming up between Red Sox and Yankees in Boston. Winner that's going to go play Tampa Bay. In the LDS, White Sox Astros in Houston. Over to the NL wildcard, Dodgers Cardinals. Winner that's going to go on to San Francisco. And the other NLDS game, Braves Brewers. So for the two wildcard games, who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be the Yankees and St. Louis. Yankees, they were just in Boston. I believe they swept them. Looked like a really hot team then. I think they're just
Yeah,
gonna play like the same way they did then.
yeah, definitely. I mean, Yankees should win, and I think Dodgers will win. Dodgers are just too goddamn good. They throw Scherzer on the mound. They could throw Scherzer, Bueller, whoever the hell they want, really.
Yeah, I think
But
they're
I
gonna
think that
go.
Scherzer is the way.
Yeah, I think they're starting Scherzer.
Good.
The Cardinals have just been red hot,
Yeah. Well,
and
Max Scherzer is about to get a lot of water.
yeah, Scherzer, he's going. I like if he's going, he's not getting out of that game, no matter the inning. But the Cardinals are just red hot. I feel like
I agree. Yeah, they definitely
they
are.
could win
Like
this game.
they definitely can. Like I could definitely see it happening. But it's the Dodgers. That's my
I know.
problem.
I know, 100+
The
wins,
Dodgers are. Yeah, exactly.
stacked team. I think I just
Salary
feel like
cap is fake. Like they make you think that the salary cap was never even implemented.
I feel like the Cardinals are going to pull off the upset. A little bit of gut feeling, a little bit
That would be insane.
just
That
seeing
would
them
be the
just like
biggest upset
red
of the
hot.
century.
I think they had like 13 straight wins. They just had a lot of straight wins. I feel like they're just going to keep that momentum going on come playoff time. Like you don't want to face a team red hot, no
Yeah.
matter what team you are, no matter the talent on your team. I feel like
Oh yeah. Of course.
one game playoff. If it was a series, I think the Dodgers because they got the
Dodgers
pitching.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who starts for Cardinals in that game? I think
I think it's Wainwright.
that's hit or miss, man.
I
That's
know.
gonna be tough.
Now for the two ALDS games, we both have Yankees Tampa and then White Sox Astros. So for Yankees Tampa, I feel like Tampa's overrated. I know they're always good against the Yankees. At least this year, they've been really good against
Uh,
the Yankees.
they've been against Yankees for like a few years now. It's really weird.
Yeah, when they were
In all
bad,
fairness, they've been really good for a few years. So
I remember in like 20, I think it was 2017 or like a year they're like really bad, but they kind of like beat the Yankees. I'm like,
like every single time, yeah, I know.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like, this is
That
a
was
team you
so
don't want to
annoying.
face in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's kind, dude. It's kind of like the goddamn Orioles. The Yankees, like the record against the Orioles is like 7-12 or something like that, 7-11, and like you can't be losing or 11-7. Either way, you can't be losing that many times to the Orioles. 7 or 11. I forget which one. I think that the Yankees won 11-7 against them. You can't be losing 7 times to the goddamn Orioles.
Yeah.
They weren't a team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the playoffs real quickly. So we both have Tampa Yankees on Tampa. Been really good against Yankees. I think Yankees are going to pull off the ups in the series. I
I
feel.
think that the Rays are going to win it, and they should win it. But I'm a biased Yankees fan, so the Yankees are going to win it.
I mean, the Rays should beat them, considering I think they just
Oh
got
yeah,
100 wins. They're the 1 seed. I feel like Yankees are going to somehow pull up this ups in the series. And they're
that
going
would
to
be terrible.
beat Tampa Bay. You
I would
got.
hate that.
I think Game 1 of the series should go to Severino. I know he hasn't pitched a lot this year, just coming back. He should either get Game 1 or Game 2. Game 3 should be Garrett Cole.
Well, yeah, because Garrett Cole's going to be pitching wild card.
That,
100%. He has to pitch wild card.
but also Game 3 is like the biggest game of the series.
Oh
This
yeah,
like
of
the
course.
make or break game of the series. So if it's 1-1 going to the Bronx and you have your ace Garrett Cole on the mound and you win that game, all the momentum in that series is on your side.
Yeah, of course.
If you're down 2-0, yeah, your ace Garrett Cole and you win, it's still just like really hard to climb back.
Yeah.
So I think Severino should be Game 2 starter, Cole Game 3. Two of your best pitchers.
Yeah, of course. It's just the Yankees pitching rotation is like a whole mess. Because like we have a lot of guys that can start and a lot of guys that can obviously relieve. Like Herman just came back, Severino just came back, and then we still have Cortez and Tylon just came back.
Now we're gonna go to the other LDS, White Sox Astros. It's gonna be a good series. I think it's gonna go to 7. I think Astros are gonna pull it off. I just think they're such a talented team. Not saying the White Sox aren't, but I think Astros are Bregman, Altuve, Correa, those three, and you also got Kyle Tucker there. I think if but like that trio, that infield trio right there, it's gonna step up playoff time once again, leading them to another LDS victory.
Yeah, I mean that's all there. I don't think that the White Sox can really win this series. I want them to, but it should definitely go to Astros in like 5 or 6 games. I think. I don't think they have like all the arms needed, honestly. The White Sox.
Now for the ALCS, you got Tampa Bay against the Astros. I have Yankees Astros. You want to start off?
Jesus, this team. I hate this so much. I hate both these teams. I think that the Rays should just win. I don't know why. I don't have the confidence in the Astros. Like the Rays are just there's something about the Rays. I don't know what it is. Like they don't have any like superstars. They don't have anyone that is like, wow, look at this guy. They're all just good players and they win a lot for some
Yeah.
godforsaken reason. And they're gonna do it again probably. And that's the surprising part. So I'm taking Rays in like probably like 5 or 6 games, maybe 7.
So you got the Rays to the World Series
Again.
again.
Yep.
Now I have Yankees Astros ALCS. Third time's the charm. I think Yankees are going to beat them.
I love that.
They should be out for blood this series.
Dude,
2017,
Chapman's gonna hit someone in the head.
2019, lost both times. You got to be out for blood,
and at least once they're cheating.
and at least once they were cheating.
At least one of them
Even
times.
doubled that. You got robbed one series. You lost the other one. You got to be out for blood.
Yeah.
You got to just. I think their time's a charm. Yankees gonna pull it off from wild card to World Series.
Hopefully Mayhew will be back by then.
Yes. Now we're gonna go to the National League. For the NLDS, you have Dodgers, Giants.
Dodgers. Yep.
I have Cardinals, Giants. So I think, I think Cardinals are gonna beat the Giants. I feel like Giants are kind of overrated this year. I know they just won 100 games. It's hard to say they're overrated, but like, I don't know what pitching they have.
They have a few guys.
Like,
Like they have Gosman. What's
yeah,
the other guy's name? It sounds pretty Italian. God damn it, I forgot their names. Either way, man.
like,
For me, on paper, the Dodgers should easily win the series. But just like the Rays, there's something about the Giants. Like obviously I know they have good players, right?
yeah,
But
Posey,
there's no new upcoming stars. They have like washed up veterans, quote unquote. Before the season,
like Posey.
everyone considered Posey, Crawford, Belt, and Gosman was just a pitcher, you know? Like he wasn't an all-star pitcher. He wasn't like this as good as he was, you know?
Yeah,
Like most of their team there is like, oh yeah, Evan Longoria, washed up veterans.
exactly.
Like it just keeps on coming, man. Like for some reason, this team this year just did so damn good. Like we all know they're good players, but like they haven't showed it the past few years. This year, they all magically all of them just clicked. I can't snap, but bang, all worked. It all worked out like it was supposed to work out like 4 years ago.
But like, I think if the Dodgers play the Giants, it's gonna be the Dodgers because of that rotation.
Yeah, I can see that. I
That's,
want the Giants to win, I really do, but I don't know if they could pull it off against the Dodgers. I really don't.
I mean, like, also I know you're saying like 100+ game wins for the Giants, Dodgers, Rays. It really doesn't mean anything come postseason.
Oh no, not at all. Not really. No.
Like,
Besides
all the
cheating, no,
yeah, besides seeding, means
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It a whole different ball game now, whole
Yeah,
different season. Now we're gonna go down to the other NLDS, Braves, Brewers. I mean, Braves.
it has to be the Brewers. Jesus, it has to
Yeah,
be the Brewers.
I think
It
it's gonna be
has to.
Brewers.
It has to.
I think it's gonna
Like
be the
the Brewers'
Brewers.
rotation is just so goddamn good, and their offense has started to click a little bit at the end. But
Yeah,
Yell just coming back a little bit, you know. Like a lot of their players are fairly doing well. Besides, I think besides that Devin Williams punched the wall and he's out for the playoffs. But besides him, you know, pretty damn good pitching.
yeah.
Pretty consistent. You have Josh Hader, arguably the best closer in the MLB. You have Barnes, Woodward, Peralta. Yeah, Peralta. All three of those guys have been in the Cy Young talks. Obviously,
At least top 10. Yeah.
exactly. Like obviously, Woodward and Peralta have slowed down, but Corbin Barnes is still like, you know, he's considered arguably, you know,
The
a Cy
winner.
Young pitcher. Yeah, exactly.
He could be the winner.
He literally could win it. Yeah.
But like the thing with the Braves though, they were getting pretty hot. Slow down, I
Yeah.
know. But like with Riley, he was heating up. Ozzy, I think he started heating up. And
Yeah.
Freeman just being Freddie Freeman.
Yeah. Of
I
course.
think
Yeah.
Riley, he had a great year. Freeman another great year. I think if they had Acuna, did not get injured. If Acuna did not get injured, and he was
They'd
still with
have a
the
lot more of
team,
a chance.
I think, yeah, they have a lot more of a chance. I think it goes to the final game of the season with Acuna. Without him, Braves might win a game or two. I doubt it, but I think it's gonna go Brewers.
Yeah, I think Blue's
Yeah,
like 5, honestly. Pretty convincing fashion.
yeah. How many
Well,
games
hold
was
on,
it?
hold on. Is it 3 game series? Wait, hold on. Is it best of 3 or best of 4? I forgot.
I think
Either
it.
way, they're winning 3-1 or 4-1.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like they're
yeah.
not gonna sweep them
Braves
because
win
the
one game.
Braves, yeah, exactly. The Braves aren't bad enough to be swept, I don't think. And
Yeah,
the Brewers aren't convincing enough to sweep them, honestly.
that's what I think.
But, you know, if it's a 3 game series, I can see them sweeping them though. I can see them sweeping in 3 games with
With that
Barnes,
rotation,
Woodward, Peralta, yeah. Woodward, Peralta. Those 3, if they sweep, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But if it's a best of 4, I can see them dropping 1 game. That's about it.
Now, NLCS, you have Dodgers, Brewers, and I got somehow Cardinals making it against the Brewers. This is where Cardinals magic runs out. Brewers are winning. Just that rotation alone.
Yeah.
That's your argument.
Yeah.
They were hot in that season. I know Cardinals were also hot, but like Brewers, they're just. I'm not betting against 3 top 10 Cy Young winners in a series. I know I did in the one game with the Dodgers, but that was a series. Dodgers were winning that hands down. Cardinals magic runs out right here.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'd agree with you if I had the Cardinals, but I don't. I have the Dodgers, and honestly, I don't know how anyone could beat this goddamn team. It's just it doesn't make sense how this is a team in the MLB. Like I really want the Brewers to win, honestly, because I don't want to see a repeat. I'm not a big fan of the Dodgers because they're like basically a rival to the Yankees, but they're not. But like the Yankees fans versus Dodgers fans, yeah.
What Dodger fans?
The ones that have migrated to that team ever since they got no, but like seriously though, like Jesus Christ, dude, that team is just so like the fans of that team are electric. Either way, um, this is a tough one, honestly, because like this is where like the pitching matchups really come into place, and you
I
go into
know.
bullpens because it's like each team will let out like 1 or 2 runs maybe, and then bullpen, and it'll be really tough to decide that through bullpen. I want to say the Brewers win, but I really don't think. I think that at the end of the day, it's gonna have to be the Dodgers
Yeah,
in
Dodgers
a
race
in
course.
a rematch. Sadly,
So you got I think 3 Cy Young candidates with Burns, Woodruff, Peralta. Other side, you got Bueller and Scherzer up for Cy Young.
I don't know. Either way, I think the Dodgers have to win this series. Honestly, like there's just they have too much talent to not win. Honestly, that's the thing. Like I know I said that the Brewers are heating back up again, but the Dodgers just never left. Like they're hitting it. Like getting Trey Turner at the deadline was so massive because Trey Turner is so goddamn good. It's actually it pains me how good this man is and how fast he is. And he gets, I mean, like now that he's on the Dodgers, you're getting a lot of like media attention, like hype. Like before that, he was really not played up to all that much. He just I was like, oh, he's a top 5, top 10 shortstop, right? He is so much better than that.
Oh yeah,
It's insane, dude.
I always knew how good he was, just because
Exactly.
he always
If you,
just beat the Mets. That's the thing.
you had to play his ass. So like
I know
like,
he would always just like he always did good against us. I
yeah,
hated it.
exactly. Because he does good against everybody. He's just really goddamn good. Like I'm happy for him because like I've always liked him, honestly. I don't know why, but like ever since that not since the Nationals run, honestly, I just liked him for a good amount of time. I always thought he was just really good.
I mean, I didn't like him because he's a national,
Yeah, of course he didn't. Yeah.
but yeah, but not even just Trey Turner at that deadline. Max Scherzer.
Oh, of course. Yeah. It
Let,
does,
let, let, hold up,
that's what
wait,
I'm trying to say, though.
hold up,
Every,
wait up.
yeah.
Let's not forget this. Max Scherzer
Let's go to the
was
Padres.
dealt to the Padres,
Dealt to the Padres.
and it did not work out. And the Padres
That's so funny.
missed the playoffs. That's got to be like and now he's pitching wild card game. He wins that. Dodgers are looking like not Padres are looking like idiots right now.
Fire. Yeah.
Supposed to make playoffs. Arguably best team in the West, people were saying. You missed the playoffs and you missed Max Scherzer.
Yep.
That's when they missed Max Scherzer, I had a gut feeling they were not making playoffs. That's when I realized they weren't making it. Because you missed Scherzer and you missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's just
It's crazy, man.
But like,
Yeah.
I mean, Scherzer and Bueller, 2 Cy Young pitchers, and then you got the 3 on Milwaukee. I feel like the Brewers just got the advantage with the pitching there. I know Dodgers, Julio Urias just won 20 games. That's honestly, it's impressive, but like wins, they don't mean as much
Yeah.
for
They
a
really don't.
pitcher. Like, yeah, 20 wins
That
is
would mean that much in
impressive.
general.
Yeah, 20 wins is impressive for a pitcher because not a lot of pitchers like win ball games nowadays.
Yeah,
But like that means he's going like deep into games, and
yeah,
like the team around him is obviously the team around him is good.
yeah. Of course.
Wait, so now you got a recap of the World Series.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
Are we?
I know.
Is history going to repeat?
Yeah,
Is history
of course. There's the
history
goddamn
repeats?
Dodgers. The goddamn Dodgers win it again, and America gets sad because I feel like a lot of people don't like the Dodgers at all. And it's kind. I don't want to see them win it again, but I don't know how they don't win it again. That's the thing. Like I can't pick out like parts of this team that's not good. Like everywhere that they have, every like position that they have, every
Is
piece
it
of
is like
that
an all
team
star?
is good. They're the All Stars. Well, kind of, yeah. But
Yeah,
like, they're just so damn good.
like Will Smith. He's a great catcher, right?
Like even Chris Taylor, like a utility player.
I know. I think he's now playing outfield for them. I think he's in
Yeah,
left.
exactly. That's it. He can
I
play shortstop, second, left, third, right, center, anywhere.
I actually think he made the All Star game this year.
Yeah, he did make the All-Star game this
He
year.
made the All Star game. Okay, but now first base Max Muncy, great season. Second base Trey Turner. Shortstop Corey Seager. Third base Justin Turner. Left we just said Chris Taylor. Then you got Bellinger. Is he playing Bellinger?
Yep, Bellinger's back.
Okay. You got Bellinger in center field. And you got Mookie Betts in right field.
Yep.
That's an all-star team right there.
Like the only
And
thing
then
you can even point out is like,
and you have two top 5 Cy Young winners.
yep.
Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell you had the Cardinals beating them, my guy.
Bro. But the thing is though, it's not a series.
I know.
It's a 1-game elimination against a
know.
hot team.
Dude, like the only problem I see with this team is maybe AJ Pollock in left field.
Like he had a
And
decent year this year. Yeah, he had a pretty good year
even
this year.
then, he's done good. And you could put Chris Taylor in left field, and you still have a complete infield.
It's
insane.
The team is. I mean that team is like obviously has a chance of the World Series winning it again. I mean,
Yeah.
but like that team right there, those we just named 9 players who are all stars.
Yep.
So you have Dodgers winning it all, going back to back. I somehow have the Yankees against the Brewers.
I'd love that so much, honestly. Like as a Yankee fan, I'd love that.
Yankees Brewers. I think Brewers are gonna win it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Just because of that rotation. I think those 3 pitchers are just gonna carry them. They obviously have the advantage against the Yankees rotation. But say Cole goes game 1, you save Burns for game 3. Like I wouldn't want to see if I'm the Brewers. I don't want Burns against Cole. I'd rather save Burns to get the win.
Yeah.
As a fan, unless it's game 7, you want Burns Cole, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
But like as a fan, you want to see Burns Cole because that's a great pitching matchup right there.
Yeah.
But then
you don't even need Cole to have a great. You don't even need Burns to have a great pitching matchup. You can throw in, Woodward.
Yeah, or Peralta.
Or Peralta.
As well. Exactly. Like I think those 2 guys could probably get the wins against Talion, Montgomery, or Nestor, or like a Severino bullpen type game.
Yeah.
I think those 2 guys could definitely get the win against one of those games.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Brewers got the advantage. And they're going to win the World Series this year. It's because of that rotation.
I could see it. I could really see that happening. I don't think the Yankees offense could light them up, but it's going to be hard to do. Like you have to have Stanton and Judge being hot. Because when those 2 guys are hot, they smack the ball farther than anyone else.
Yeah. You need Stanton hot specifically. Like Judge.
Exactly, yeah.
He had like an MVP type season.
Of
if
course,
it wasn't for like Ohtani or Vlad, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
But like if Stan's hot, like we just saw last weekend in Boston.
Yeah.
You get that Stan come World Series time if they make it. You got a good chance. Then there's an argument for the Yankees win that game.
Yeah.
Also, I do not think the Yankees should start Gary Sanchez in the wild card game. I think it's
Well,
going to be.
if Cole's pitching, they're not starting him.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle has Higgy catching for him at all times, basically.
Yeah. But like I was gonna say,
I find that so funny.
even if Cole wasn't pitching, Sanchez should not be behind the plate. He's not that good defensively.
Oh no, not at all.
I mean,
He's not. What do you mean not that good? He's not good in general.
that's true.
Like I'll be brutally honest, he's not good at all
Yeah.
defensively.
He's not
The
good
only reason
defensively.
he is there because his back can hit the ball pretty damn far.
Yeah,
And the thing is, when he
or
doesn't hit
he's
the
striking
ball
out.
pretty damn far, you know what happens?
He strikes out.
He strikes out. You know what happens after that? He drops the pitch.
Yeah.
It's that's like it's so baffling. He's not objectively a bad player, but Jesus Christ, his defense is so goddamn bad. Like we saw that in that Mets game.
Yeah, we did.
Dude, that was fucking disgusting.
That's
That might have been worse. Hold on. Remember that play between the Pirates and the Cubs at first?
Oh yes.
That rivals it.
Yes, hold up.
That here's the thing, right? That was the Pirates being terrible and young and inexperienced, right? The other one was Gary Sanchez just not knowing how to play baseball correctly. It was genuinely mind-boggling.
You know what player was involved in both those plays? Javier Baez.
Wait, no, it wasn't. Wait, was he? Wait,
He hit the ball.
one that?
I think he's
yeah,
batting.
Oh yeah, okay. That was so disgusting. Like I was so infuriated when I watched that happen. When that happened, I almost cried.
The only thing stopping the Yankees from winning the wild card game and going to the World Series, in my opinion, is Aaron Boone.
Yeah.
I said in the beginning of the season, I don't think he's that good of a manager.
Nope.
He's
A
really
lot
not.
of people agree with you.
He has a very talented team. Just let your talent work out. Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything. Just step back. Do not shoot yourself in the foot, Aaron Boone. You are probably the only reason why the Yankees will not succeed in this postseason. Speaking of New York managers, Mets just fired Luis Rojas after 2 seasons, under 500, coming in 5th place last year, 3rd place this year. He was an inexperienced manager coming in. He didn't do that good. He lost several games for the Mets. Granted, we did have a lot of injuries, and he did keep us afloat for a while, and then we sunk. We hit rock bottom, and some games were on you, Rojas. You did cost us some games. I think Cohen, we're going to get an experienced manager and help this team out. I think honestly we need a good hitting coach. This team cannot hit. They can't hit. You'll have a game once in a while. They score 15 runs.
Like the Yankees game?
Just like some game like that, they get like 15 something runs. And then you're like, next game, they'll face like a nobody pitcher and they barely get a run. Which is just very frustrating. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment.